Valhalla, y'all might want to look at that. Y'all might want to look at that. Y'all might want to look at that. Y'all might want to look at that.
In those game fives, it's been a lot of games for them, especially when they went down into the elimination bracket. Game 5 after game 5 after game 5, and we're going back to Apocalypse. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the place to be if you are a North American 2v2 player.
Yeah, clearly the North Americans have got to practice Apocalypse because that is the map
going on
pick,
down?
and every other region
Luna's
should keep an eye on it. But Luna's got to keep an eye on the jumps as Luna's already lost the first stock 20 seconds into this one, and Pugsy, the threat from experience, he's still winning out in the edge guards.
We'll see if that continues throughout this. Maid dipping down low, but not in danger, able to get back. You see him jumping around, floating, trying to stay away from both members of the blue team. Goes in with the neutral air onto Pugsy. They aren't able to turn it into much, but the fact that Maid didn't get hit was huge for this team.
Yeah, Maid managing to survive, basically untouched in this one. In comparison, Pugsy pretty close to KO%. The red team just needs to find that one big hit.
Oh, dipping down. You saw him fastball, almost like he was expecting that D-Sig to come. I don't know if he was expecting a dare or a ground pound or that D-Sig, but he got away from it. Maid going to lose that first stock. The weapon toss, bonking experience on the head. Nice down air coming out from Luna. Not quite enough for experience to get back. Also didn't have Luna close enough to him for experience to grab that nair, get the chase dodge up, get the wall touch.
Yeah, really good recognition from Luna that he hit him far enough with that down air. You saw him jump and then kind of look around trying to decide what he needed to do, but a side air from experience will keep the Dalsim, keep the Rayman stock close.
It's 3 stocks to 3. Maid is the most damaged one on the board here. Man, Pugsy is just swanging and banging, putting Maid into the red, almost on the KO damage. Another down air hit. Maid, though, pressing Luna high.
Yo, Pugsy is swinging in all directions, even putting a lot of hurt onto
good.
Luna as well. And that's kind of one of the things, like, we always talk about Jala's low defense, but the other side of it is, like, you get high strength, high dex, and high movement speed as the trade-off.
Ooh, went for the gravity cancel neutral signature. Not really anyone right on that weapon spawn just yet, but I can see the idea coming out from Pugsy to guard against anyone immediately moving over and grabbing that weapon, especially with the range that you can pick up that weapon away from.
Yeah, really was just trying to cover that spawn, make sure that none of the red team members could get it too quickly. Still, this one isn't over yet. Even though Pugsy has 2 stocks, Luna is hurting and needs to outlive experience, but won't do so. Pugsy's got to play the 1v2.
Now, I'm not sure whether Pugsy wants
it's
sword
doable,
or
but
axe here. Now,
if they stop
sword is
attacking
gonna mean
first.
that he doesn't get punished quite as
Nice
much.
ground pound.
Okay, with the ground pound there. He kind of risked a lot from that. If he got hit by Maid, probably taken off the top. Pugsy just really wants to play up there.
Pugsy's like, if you're going to come up here, I'm going to take these stocks. You're not locked in here with me. I'm locked in here with you.
Recovery.
Or something like that. I don't actually
Bro,
remember.
you let
Either
him,
way, experience with the side air. Pugsy with the recovery will turn this into a 1v1.
I don't want to fly on Pugsy Airlines because it gets dangerous up there. Let me tell you that one. And you were right on the quote. You were exactly right. You nailed it. Great job.
Tie game colors don't matter.
Watch that movie once.
I love that movie.
Maid.
Bro, who the fuck asking a blue and turning? Boy, your ass lame as hell. Ball head ass nigga. Solo, I'ma fly you
so
up.
much health to play with, and Maid has next to none.
Nigga, you know goddamn well this is a grand final.
From the middle of the stage, will
I think Maid gonna have to
here.
play passive.
Might be looking for a falling Sarah.
He
But right now, he's just looking to not
He
hit.
finna win. He won.
What is Maid
What the
doing? Who
fuck?
is this?
He managed to avoid every single hit, stealing
Maid
out
just
jumps,
won?
stealing out stocks. Maid clutches it out in the 1v1
I
where
was
he
E.
could not afford to get
Nah,
touched.
just look.
We didn't see any taunts from Luna that
Hold on,
game.
we gonna wait,
I don't know if we're going to see them now after that game 1. I don't know if that's him saying, okay, we're
Wait
going
a
to see
minute.
game
Did he
1.
kill
but,
him?
now I'm serious. Now I'm going to taunt. Now I'm going to try and
Look
tilt
what he
you.
did. He played
Because
aggressive
Pugsy
as
and Luna
fuck.
are going to have to find something. They do have some time to play with because they're coming from the winner's side of the bracket. Of course, Experience and Maid, like you said earlier, they have to win 2 best of 5s in order to take this tournament with the gold medal around their neck.
They're going to try to do
Nah, I ain't gonna
so.
lie, Maid is
They've already
carrying
gotten
like a
1 game
motherfucker,
under their
though.
belt, need 2 more for the
Maid
reset.
is
Luna
most
going for the
definitely carrying
offstage,
this match.
opts for the target swap onto
Maid
Experience.
is
Nice
carrying
target
like
swap.
a
He is
motherfucker,
taking
no
some
cap.
damage now. Goes in with the neutral signature.
This nigga said Maid
I'm going to be real. I don't know what that one was. Maybe he wanted to slide charge it over on the corner because nobody was above him.
You know, sometimes it's all about taking space. Put out a hitbox that covers a lot of area, and that's what that NSIG does, especially when charged. A lot of vertical space getting taken away. He's throwing out a lot of those NSIGs. A lot of people in KO percent. Great job from Experience, making sure Maid does not get taken out on the punish from Luna.
Experience over on that wall. Luna ends up taking out Maid on the right side. Everybody on their first stocks except for Maid and now Pugsy. Experience, man, he is pushing so hard in those offstage engagements, and he's winning so often. And even when he doesn't win, it's not like he's losing. He's just really kind of going even.
Yeah, at worst, he's going even sometimes with the damage deficit, but either way, he has not been getting his stocks taken in those edge guard situations. Generally, it's him who is taking the stocks.
Neutral air into the gravity cancel. Neutral light coming out from Experience here. His gauntlets have been devastating today. Gauntlets as a whole have been devastating in North America. If there's like one constant, it's, well, if there's two constants, one of them is Apocalypse and the other one is Gauntlets.
Yo, but Luna and Pugsy looking so good. They even had an aerial team combo where Pugsy ground pounded down and a gravity cancel neutral light came from Luna. Luna does get the wall touch, and Pugsy gonna get the side air, putting Maid down to his final stock.
Nice side air follow up from Pugsy. You saw Luna continue that one off stage, hoping to find the side air. Pugsy ends up falling to Experience's Rayman, and Experience keeps it going.
Experience did his
Great coverage again from the red team. You saw Maid covering one of the dodge options, and then Experience covering the others. Great pickup, and that will give them the stock advantage. But the blue team, they could start hunting Maid.
That ladder was crazy from Pugsy and Luna's axe. You saw Experience on the wall. He was sent down there by Luna. Luna, with a smart brain, doesn't try to engage off stage against Experience, just goes for that main advantage as Experience is recovering back to the main platform. All of that damage came out on Maid. All of that ladder that almost took Maid off the top. Nice down there, though, from Maid. And on the right side, Experience falls.
Luna able to pick up the KO on the left side onto Maid. It's all up to Experience.
I don't want Luna to
on
win.
his final stock, but he's got to avoid the team combo from this blue team.
It's going to be tough. They also have different weapons, so they don't have to worry about same move DI. Even now that Luna is picking up the gauntlets, of course, don't have to worry about that same move DI. Only have to worry about that once Pugsy picks up an axe. Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
That axe recovery ends up taking out Pugsy off the top, ends up sending Luna over to the right wall. Nice punish.
Don't push. Don't push.
Got both blue team members able to punish the down sig as well. The 1v1. Luna with that damage deficit. He might be arguably the better 1v1er, but Experience is playing better right now as he closes it out game number 2.
Now, we were praising Maid for the games that he was doing huge damage on. That doesn't happen to be one of them, but they do end up getting the W in the long run off the back of Experience. So we've seen even damage, even KOs between them. We've seen Experience carry games, and we've seen Maid carry games as well. So a great sharing of the responsibilities between these two players.
Dude, that's a mark of a good relationship. I know I said it before, I'll say it again. Sometimes, you know what, maybe I'm a little busy and I need someone to help me with the household chores. Maybe I need someone to do the dishes today, and that's what you need when you have a good partner, both in life and in 2v2s.
Yeah, I just got a cat. And he just walks around yelling for food, which is honestly like what I do mostly too. So we just kind of
yell at each other.
We just get nothing done. He yells at me, I'm yelling at him. Yeah, I don't know how to have a successful relationship. I don't think no one's surprised by that one.
Not really, but you know, you could take a page out of either of these teams' books, because both of them looking really good as teams, because they've been sticking together throughout the majority of this year, and now we're getting into game number 3. Maid and Experience, one game away from getting that reset.
Now, we saw Experience go away from the cannon pretty early on in our block here.
Damn, Luna's getting
staying
fucked.
away from that. Wanted these gauntlets from Rayman. We've seen that was such a smart decision coming out from Experience, even when that cannon was so devastating. But a great choice for Experience.
You said the problem is Luna's going to adapt towards the end of the tournament. If they get reset it here, he's going to adapt.
Like Pugsy, he do be playing Josh.
Even though I don't want him to win, he's going to adapt. He always adapts.
Yeah, there have not been too many swaps.
He's one of those niggas that beat him down real bad,
for a while
and then he's going to come back up.
Sticking with their characters, and
he one of them.
Not sure how that's working out for them, as they are currently behind in the stock count. Luna, the first one to fall here in game number 3.
It's going to take some damage to end up getting these stocks as well. You're going to need a little bit more, unless okay. Neutral signature from Pugsy from the middle of the stage. Those devastating signatures that Jala has in her kit with all of that strength. Even that neutral air is going to KO off the top. Pugsy's survivability is back on top. We'll see if he can hold on to it for the rest of this game. Maid sent over on the edge, and the weapon disadvantage goes for the weapon spawn on the soft platform.
I love that setup from Pugsy. He goes for the downlight down air to send towards Luna. Luna follows up with a neutral air. Didn't go for more because, again, respecting experience in the edge guard experience. Does get the side air there, though, so the stock count remains even.
Oh, the GC side signature coming out from experience. I guess he felt confident enough to do that because Pugsy was just spawning back in. That could have been a huge play, and I don't think Pugsy was really in the place nor had the time to get the punishment off of that burned aerial dodge.
Once again, Luna a little bit behind everyone else, losing that second stock a little bit faster than everyone else. Side air and experience stays even with them.
Now, all of a sudden, the lead is definitely in favor of the blue team because of Pugsy's survivability. If they can bully Maid, put him on final stocks, it'll be 3-2 with Pugsy in a great spot. Maid over on the wall. You see the D-Light reaching over the corner from Luna, but no follow-up able to connect after that.
But even so, we saw kind of something similar in game number 1 where Pugsy was out surviving, had so much health, and Maid was able to clutch out in the 1v1. Blue team cannot rely on Pugsy's survivability right now, but Luna is out of there. It's all left to Pugsy.
Great follow-ups from Maid.
Hey, Ray, you just lost, like,
right there.
I don't know how much you lost. You lost a lot to me.
Has Pugsy in the 1v2. Pugsy over on the corner, not stuck on the wall just yet. There is a weapon spawn coming in. Of course, Maid has complete control of that, opting now for the spear that keeps away. Same move DI if they had gauntlets and gauntlets. Pugsy grabs the spawn. That one happened to come right to him. He's able to grab it out of the air before it touches down, and it is the axe. He's going to have to fight one hit at a time. He will.
My nigga Lared been rocking with me the whole time, bro.
Move, but his ability to hit strings is going to be limited unless he risks punishment. Look at that. Of course, had plenty of time to save. Pugsy going back in, fighting experience, his gauntlets on the wall. He doesn't really have anywhere to go. He's trying to disengage.
Maid.
Great save from Maid.
What are y'all doing?
Team combo potential alive. Pugsy showing some threats out, going for the safe options. Haven't seen an axe neutralize. Would have been the most active frame, something to lock him down. Side heavy, and that's a stop.
I feel like that's the second one of those we've seen today. I can't remember if Pugsy was
that was a Sarah.
I honestly can't remember. Second one of those we've really seen today. Pugsy in the 1v1, definitely the stronger 1v1er by far, but quite a disadvantage. Went for the D-Light down air into it there. D-Light recovery. We saw Pugsy pushing for that in previous games. He hits it here to clutch it out.
We saw earlier Maid was able to steal out the stock from Pugsy. This time it's Pugsy who steals it back from Maid. A soul for a soul to keep the blue team in this in-game number 4.
Nigga don't know for real.
Denies the reset.
That's death.
They don't want it.
You don't do no dumbass. That was dumb.
What a pickup.
Pugsy's black. He's dark goddamn red.
Pugsy there.
What you supposed to do is play pass. Your dumb man won't go out there and be aggressive. You gonna pay for it. Now they gonna lose set.
Even though, I mean, if I had to pick one, I would have picked the spear as sort of a
stupid
changer
You
for
let them
him.
attack you.
God damn! Thank you for a
Pugsy
bit.
and Luna reverse, calling it right now.
Okay. A little bit of an early scary start as Luna was already off stage against Experience.
If Experience dies right now, yeah, they're gonna reverse. Because Experience, he gets tilted fast. He has poor mental. Out of all the pros, he has the poorest mental.
Picking up, sending Maid flying.
It's over.
Immediately lead to the stock. Maid actually goes back in at the weapon disadvantage.
God damn!
Split up the red completely, and they're still split. That's giving the 1v1s to Pugsy and Luna. Pugsy 1v1ing Experience, Luna 1v1ing Maid. Now you see them switch to the two. Maid has not been able to leave the right side wall or like deep on the right side low.
Dude, blue team had the red team split like SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs where they were singing along to each other, but right now they're getting the stocks. Blue team basically untouched. Maid in the red, avoids any follow-up off of Luna, goes for more in the offstage though.
That's Maid over on that wall saying, but this wall is not a home. This is not the home I know.
Bro, who the fuck is singing? Shut up, bitch.
This apocalypse is not the same without you.
You had such a good, you know, I couldn't keep up with your singing capabilities.
I mean, I thought we were gonna go back and forth. I thought we were gonna hit the duet. I would of course be SpongeBob, and you'd be Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, I do have some big Mr. Krabs vibes, but right now
it's the stove. I know that's what it is. Couldn't remember that word.
The red team getting a little crabby in this one as they are down 2 stocks behind the blue team. Luna goes for the offstage, top of the map though. Pugsy avoids the KO from Maid.
He said top of the map, top of the map, top of the map, top of the map. Let's get this stock, let's get this stock, let's get this stock. But he didn't quite get it.
Bro, who are these casters, bro? Tell them to stop, bro.
In the back, I know Zip is enjoying it.
I hope he is. I'm sure Frone like that one.
Yeah, these ones are for them.
That's what I heard him.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Falling side air from Pugsy. Damage advantage, but you know what? The red team bringing this one back. They were behind, but they managed to get this one a little bit closer. They're not in those KO percents, but again, the split comes out. Plankton comes in, starts shoving Maid into the chum bucket.
Okay, the weapon toss goes up. Experience has Pugsy. That's a big down air. Luna coming in for the save. Oh. Everybody split up. These hits are so big. Are Luna and Pugsy both going to fall here? Pugsy does fall. Luna's able to get back on the platform.
Yeah. He's going to survive. Opts to keep that stock while Pugsy falls.
Wait.
More damage than Luna, but again, Maid going for the TKO at the top of the map.
Y'all might as well just stay and peek the move.
3 stocks to 3, but Experience is more damage than Luna is, but I think both of them are probably in KO damage. Experience is going to fall
first. Why y'all keep whispering? What is all this
slight
whispering?
man advantage, but they aren't able to capitalize too much. Experience is back in. He has the weapon. He's starting to take some axe hits. Luna taking hits from Experience as well. Taken off the bottom. We'll see what Pugsy's able to do. He can't take too much damage here. He's sitting on that soft platform that doesn't really give any room for Experience and Maid to grab a good setup for a 2v1 combo. Oh man, dude, Maid almost taken off the top.
That N-Sig almost did it for the blue team. Experience on the right side. Still avoiding those fires, the yoga fire not hitting for Luna. Maid though very damaged on this right side. Trying to snatch an air there. Recovery, and it's all left to Experience in game number 4.
Luna's able to grab that weapon spawn. Not sure if Experience will be disarmed soon. It won't matter. There's the taunt that we wanted to see from Luna. The vibes have shifted. Not only are we headed to a game 5 here after that one, but we saw the taunt coming out. The confidence is back for Luna and Pugsy.
Only does it when he's winning, though. Some people might call that cringe.
It is cringe.
I wouldn't. I only GG when I win.
I just don't GG.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
There's the D-Light ground pound. He actually was disarmed on that one. So even if he was able to survive it, he was going to come back at the weapon disadvantage, and he likely wouldn't get a weapon for quite some time, as Pugsy and Luna would have complete stage control and therefore weapon control.
Here we go into game number 5. The difference between a reset or a gold medal. Luna and Pugsy hoping to get that gold medal, hoping that little taunt at the end of game number 4 will not turn into a getting bodied.
Now Maid is swapping over back onto the Luke that we saw previously. Keep in mind he made that swap over to the Chun-Li before he got to this set. So we haven't seen Luna and Pugsy versus Experience and Maid with Maid on the Luke.
He's hoping that this will be the thing to do it. This is game number 5. They need this W. Who Experience catches both blue team members with the neutral light.
Yeah, that was a nice follow-up because it was Luna that sent Pugsy into it, but then Experience ended up grabbing both of them off that nice little dump of damage that he found on him. That possibly is the reason they're a little bit in the lead here. Experience getting closer into that red. Luna sent flying. You see Pugsy immediately rotate over to the right side of the stage.
Trying to get some help, trying to get some stocks. Lots of people in the red. Luna has not found a weapon for a hot minute and won't get one on this stock as Maid gets the recovery. Pugsy gets the side air, not enough as Experience gets the stock advantage.
That's going to be a full team wipe for red. Luna not going to take a single hit before Pugsy spawns back into the game. He's going to be looking for a weapon. There it is. Experience hits him once with the recovery, but he grabs the sword right after.
Luna just kind of riding his axe into the sunset for a little bit there, waiting for Pugsy to respawn. Goes for the down sig. Experience hits the teammate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hits the sidelight and then continues off stage. Goes for the side air to pick up the KO. Blue team just a little bit behind red. Experience. You see him hunting for the weapon. That soft platform has just been like the exact spot that every newly spawning player wants to be in. They're hoping for that little bit of room, that little bit of safety there as they wait for the next weapon spawn to come in so they don't have to force into the weapon disadvantage unarmed.
I mean, we learned in Star Wars that height advantage
Whoa!
is so nice, but Maid with the
That's
side
big.
signature will get the stock advantage. The recovery not quite enough to finish out Pugsy.
Man, I thought that might do it with the low defense of Pugsy's Maggie, plus the high strength of Maid's Luke, plus picking up so high in the air. Maid is still hunting for that one, man. He's just not able to get it after Pugsy did it to him.
Well, he does finish off Pugsy's second stock. Luna left in the power play, will get the recovery onto Experience. Team combo, they need to finish it, and they will. Taking this to final stocks, keeping this one close.
Now the lead is smaller. This is a very small lead. Before it had both Luna and Pugsy in the yellow. Now the damage is actually going to favor the blue team just a little bit. Everybody has a weapon in this game. It's Maid's blasters coming in, pushing Luna into the orange. Oh man, just sending Luna over to the left side. You see Pugsy doing his best to make his way over there, give Luna a little bit of room.
He's trying to keep the teammate alive. Luna swinging, running, gets back to the wall. Pugsy doesn't get the end sig. Luna tries to come in, just eats a downlight from his teammate.
Who is going to fall first? Maid
No!
or Luna?
You fucking dumbass!
One of the rare down.
Oh!
He went down. Oh, Luna's going to fall.
Reset.
Pugsy in the 1v2. Just get away from the wall, Pugsy. I know you think it's safe, but it's not. But the main stage isn't safe either.
One hit from Reset. Pugsy trying to deny it. The Sayer not going to do it. The weapon toss. And a down air Experience closes out game number 5. We're going to one more best of 5.
Here comes the replay.
Was he done? Did he try to double tap and save him? I think he did.
I hate you niggas, man.
So, I wonder, like, I don't think there's anything red team could have done there to save Experience. Because, like, Maid was there, but he doesn't really have any options. They were basically at the same level right next to each other. If Maid goes for the side air, they were low enough that that would just bounce off of the 45.
Damn, Larry, you lost some money,
so you
then.
see where they were. If he goes for the side air, bounces off the wall.
Hey, bro, you better go to pending.
It was a good game.
I mean, in progress. This one, pending.
And now we're going to our final best of 5. Whichever team wins this,
It'll pop
will
up
crown
soon,
the
don't worry.
Autumn Championship doubles team for North America.
W.
Luna and Pugsy took it to game 5, but weren't able to close it out in the final moments.
Experience starting this one off with an axe in his hand. Pugsy doing the exact same. I wouldn't be surprised if Experience swaps over to the gauntlets pretty quickly. There hasn't been another weapon spawn on the field for him to do so just yet. Pugsy's going to side stick to the left side of the stage, giving the blue team plenty of room to just go to town on the Luna and take away that stock.
Yeah, Luna is just getting bullied by the red team. Experience does get taken out though. Maid in the edge guard. The swap to cross worked in game number 5. Gonna stick with it here in game number 1 of the grand finals reset.
Oh, Luna, okay. Finding a nice string onto Experience. Maid coming in, hitting Pugsy away, stopping any continuation. Luna actually ended up hitting his teammate, putting him in perfect territory for Experience to find the KO onto Pugsy. Maid, the only one still on first stock. You're going to see him recover back to the main platform. With the man advantage, blue team wasn't able to do much, but they send Maid again back over to the right side.
They're splitting this red team. Maid gonna have to try to make the respawn. Experience goes
God
in.
damn!
But the blue team not able to capitalize.
Happy anniversary.
For the 2v1 while Experience is hanging out on the left side. They get
Wait,
a
is that
recovery.
ours?
Still not enough.
Oh,
Punish.
that's going to be a punish immediately
No,
coming
it's
out from
not.
Experience. The weapon toss comes out from Luna, actually ends up hitting Pugsy. Experience, he's going to fall there. We didn't see blue team push that one too hard, and for
Appreciate
good
that
reason.
sub,
We
Vessel.
know what Maid can do, or Experience can do. If you get anywhere near him when he has those gauntlets, those nairs have been just disastrous for everyone that Experience and Maid have gone up against.
Just sneaking
Wait,
out.
what's my
winning
anniversary for
out
what?
over this red team in the edge guard. Experience with a weapon toss with the recovery will take down Luna. Pugsy.
Oh,
combo?
that's going to KO for sure.
All right, man.
Maid looking for that KO off the top. Finally gets it with the Blaster's recovery off the top. It is final stocks all aboard.
Luna trying to play that edge guard unarmed against Experience.
Wait, did Eli
Opts to
do
back
the
away,
E-Day
pick
last
up an
year?
axe. Everybody on final stocks here.
Okay, Maid with the blasters in his hands, finding some good hits. No major damage swings, but he's finding bit by bit. He's putting it out pretty consistently. He's the least damaged in this game so far. His zoning game is just really strong.
Was it September? It was in November.
A little bit more damage than
I
everyone
don't know
else.
why I made you lost.
Final moments here, and the recovery will do it. The defense of Maggie just
reverse
too
is crazy.
low.
That's the classic. You start them on orange, you end it in red. The stock is gone, and you're feeling good.
Well, not if you are Pugsy. Luna eats the weapon toss. He's got side airs. He'll get back to the wall safely.
Why did he duck?
Yep, he went for it. Gets punished for it as well as Maid comes in, hits the side air. Just right down the middle for Experience and Maid, both putting out mid-400s in damage. We're actually seeing close damage numbers really coming out from Maid and Experience. They're extremely efficient. If we look at the actual numbers themselves and do a little bit of math, 454 and 443. We're going to round one down to 450.
No, I'm talking about last year, like
450. That is each player essentially knocking out at exactly 150 damage per stock, which is right when you turn red.
Some critical plays, being able to be so efficient with that. I mean, we even saw that Pugsy stock that got taken out so quickly. And on top of that, they're surviving for quite a while. The blue team is not finishing stocks as efficiently. And now we're going into game number 2. The momentum in favor of Maid and Experience. And no more taunts coming out from Luna.
Oh my god. I mean, we might see one if they can take away this stock from Maid.
The save?
The recovery that came out from Experience, sending Maid straight up. Okay. Ends up hitting Pugsy a little bit there. This could put Pugsy in a bad spot. No. Gets the turnaround, hits the side air. Be careful, Pugsy. Gotta worry about that neutral air.
He's trying to respect the positioning there, hoping that Experience committed to something so he could follow up with a ground pounder, a dare, but Pugsy gonna be the first one to fall. Luna avoids the neutral light. Recovery, stock count stays even.
Maid gonna spawn in, immediately comes in swinging. Are they gonna trade 1-for-1 here? That would be huge.
Trying to make sure it's a trade, but Luna gets all the way back.
Hitting his teammate a little bit, working with Maid, a double agent. Could you imagine?
The sleeper cell has activated. Team combo onto Experience, but he doesn't get the dare.
Man, that was a neutral signature KOing from the left side of the stage, sending over to the right. That is how strong that signature is. That's part of the reason that Maid is so efficient with these knocks. You saw the recovery knocking out Pugsy last game. Literally the last hit of recovery.
Maybe
Pugsy red. This time got the neutral signature.
Maybe we overdid it, you know?
There's the recovery from Pugsy. Maid down to the final stock here. Dare and Light Experience taking damage. Maid avoids the team combo, the double axe, making it very hard.
Experience supposed to be dead.
Luna's survivability could be one of the big difference makers here. He had that explosive string early on.
Maid can still win.
And now he's surviving, keeping this one going. Only in yellow on second stock. Meanwhile, both members of red are on final.
When you ledge cancel.
That gives Luna
Maid doesn't ledge cancel. This is a problem. He never does
some
it.
of these engagements here.
Easy
Especially
kill.
if you want to go off stage against Maid. I don't recommend it against Experience, but he might have better luck against Maid, especially with Maid having the blasters. Now he does have blasters neutral air, which is a good like safety barrier. But aside from that, you don't have a lot of knockout potential with those blasters on the edge.
Yo, the follow-ups from the blue team have stepped up in an insane way here in game number 2. Pugsy does get shut down, but there's 4 stocks to the 1 of Experience. Sorry, 3 stocks to the 1 of Experience.
Oh, pick that one up. There's the taunt. Luna feeling good this game, doing 634 damage.
It's only game 2, 1 apiece. Luna and Pugsy hoping to put this one away and get another gold medal.
Oh, you saw that down signature coming out from Luna, put out some hitboxes there. That kind of forced the opponent into what Pugsy wanted to do, which was take away that stock, and that's exactly what Pugsy did. Man, look at those PRs. Tied for first, Luna and Pugsy against PR 17 and PR 19.
Yeah, I mean, Experience and Maid, their PR is so... we talked about it a little bit ago, but it's so interesting because, again, their best performance was at a non-PR event. It was the Mid-Season Invitational where no PR was earned, and then right after that, at Summer Championships, they struggled. They did not perform as well, so coming into this one, their PR was surprisingly low, but they're definitely going to earn a lot of PR boost going into the World Championship, as they are guaranteed a top 2 finish here, but they want the gold medal.
Yeah, other than MSI, this is going to be by far their best placement in their entire career. If you look back at even before Summer Championship, had some connection issues coming from Maid's side, but the Winter Championship was a 5th place finish, strong finish, but like now they're guaranteed top 2. So they're definitely stepping up. He's charging up that one.
Oh,
Experience is not going to fall for it, but Maid is going to fall.
The entire time that was charging was time for Pugsy to play out the 1v1 against Maid and win it out and get a stock. Experience, the edge guard from Luna. Experience was so good at taking stocks on this map earlier, but right now he is struggling in the offstage as he eats an N-Sig from Luna.
Maid going over to that left side wall. Man, those walls are so tiny on this map, but the ceiling is also very high. So it's going to be difficult to take off the top, especially if you want to be as efficient as Maid and Experience have been in the past. You're going to be looking for those left sides. You're going to be looking for those bottom sides as well.
The falling stare from Pugsy just to knock Maid away. Go for the 1v2. Experience sits on the other wall. Follow up off of the hit from Luna. They're just getting more damage done onto Experience. Downsig charged. It'll hit, but Pugsy not able to get the combo.
Yeah.
They will
Go next.
potentially get the stock off Maid. Yeah, they'll get both of them. Last stocks here for Maid.
Guys, if they
Luna
slow
and
down,
Pugsy
they can
still
win.
sitting on their first
It's easy.
Big side air ends up taking
They're
out
aggroing.
Luna, but again, that's just first stock. They take out Pugsy, but again, that's just first stock. It is 4 stocks to 2 here on the Demon Island. We're stepping away from Apocalypse a little bit, but also like I look at the background of this, and it still feels very apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's definitely still a dramatic map, to say the very least. Experience needs some dramatic plays, though. He needs to get those offstage engagements that lead to KOs, because otherwise, this is going to be looking like a 2-1 in favor of Luna and Pugsy.
Oh, you saw Luna go for the GC sideline. It's been nasty. Maid with the weapon toss. Luna's dodge is burned. Still has plenty of room to get back. Touches the wall while Pugsy is putting pressure onto Maid, relieving that pressure in the process from Luna.
Experience, though, does get the KO on Luna. Does get a little bit of domination, but it's Maid who is the big concern.
You don't have nothing.
In that KO
Kill
percent
him
on his final stock here.
It's double gauntlets for this red team. For a second there, Pugsy and Luna were both disarmed. Luna still is. Weapon spawn comes in as he hits the neutral light, sending Experience away, giving a little bit of room to pick up that. We now have double axe coming out from this blue team compared to the double gauntlets. Well, now single gauntlets as Maid is taken out. Pugsy over on the sword. Luna throws his weapon. So did Pugsy. There is a weapon spawn. There's 2 weapon spawns now. Experience is not going to get to it, and Luna is the gatekeeper of that weapon, now going up 2-1.
Luna and Pugsy looking to put this one away. No taunts this time. It's time to close out a set and get a gold medal. The swaps, the final swaps coming out from Maid and Experience, and Maid is reaching deep into the history books to bring out the Koji.
You know, between those two, I would have more expected Experience to swap, just to try something different. Given that they just lost last game, I expected to maybe see the cannon again, at least in the attempt to see that destructive cannon force that we saw previously. But no, it's actually going to be Maid playing bow, which is something we don't see a lot of in 2v2. We saw a little bit of Diana this weekend, saw a little bit of Koji. If you're going to be playing bow, typically it's that Koji.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Bow needs kind of a lot of runway, right? Like a lot of times you're thinking about
I'm looking at damage, colors.
A lot of aerial potential coming out from those bows.
Maid and Experience getting fucked.
Dodges inside of it.
About the colors.
Side air. Maid might be in trouble. Maid, I mean,
no
he's
damage
got a lot of
done.
space control with the bow, but he's losing a lot of defense coming in base 4 on this Koji, and he's already the first one to lose the stock here in game number 4.
Confidence is gone,
like
bro. Your
Koji
confidence is gone.
Maid's highest leveled bow legend, coming in at level 39. So a fair bit of time, to, specifically 49 hours on this Koji. So not a lot, but also not a little going into this one. The thing is, we haven't seen too much sword gameplay from Maid earlier today.
Well, he's hoping that the sword will be enough here.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Side air, and it bounces Luna off of the corner.
Pugsy, the only one living on first stocks here, going to be
Thanks for
jumping
recovery.
around. Red team split a little bit. They weren't really in territory for one to sort of bait Pugsy out, or at least attempt
No,
the
dude, you just
hitbox
got him
thrown out, while the
fucking
other team is
fucked.
punished when Pugsy goes for the counter.
Yo, what are you
Luna
doing?
was high
It's
in the
over,
sky,
bro.
going for a sweat beat
Maid
combo,
shouldn't have
throwing out
switched.
everything he could except
I
for
can't
a
watch this
movement
shit,
option.
man. It's over.
The stock does get taken off of Pugsy. This one is relatively close.
Maid swapping
over,
back
bro.
over
Maid
to
through.
the bow. It seems like that's the weapon of choice that he wants to go with. You see that D-light into the
You
neutral
gotta
right
Luna win,
combo
element.
option. One thing Maid is going to have to worry about here is we were talking about their efficiency with the KOs earlier. If you're looking at one of the main bread and butter KO options from Bo, looking at D-light in light, or if you want to KO a little bit earlier, D-light into the recovery. Both of those 45-degree angles, and we're on Demon Island, so that's going to take a lot of damage before you're finding those KOs.
Yeah, and at the same time, not seeing some of the Koji staples, like the tatami mat, the side sig, the end sig, to finish off those stocks a little bit earlier. Regardless, they still managed to get the stock advantage as experience hits the recovery, and Luna's got to avoid that team combo. He's going to be without a weapon here. Pugsy's going to spawn back in, immediately grab the weapon. There is a weapon spawn again. Luna hopping back and forth. He wants to be there to help out Pugsy, but he went back over for the weapon. Pugsy turning that one around, gets the stock off of experience. We are back to even a little bit in favor of the blue team as Maid is starting to take some damage. See if Luna's able to
Come on, man. Y'all go next. Go next. Go next. Come on.
Opportunity here for either team. Maid
What the fuck?
the end sig, but he doesn't have too much damage on him. He can afford that.
You gotta help
Maid
him.
is out of there.
You just
doesn't have the
threw.
jumps for it. It's just a 1v2. If you can take out Pugsy, it's a 1v1. The Sair, the double side light from Luna. He's going for KOs. He hits another recovery off of that too. Juggling experience. Luna will likely take the lead here. There you see it, and that is the stock, and that is the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, Luna and Pugsy are your North American 2v2 Autumn champions. They continue their doubles domination in the region, closing it out for North America, for the seasonals, for the year, trying to get as much momentum as possible going into the World Championship later this year. It was looking a little bit rough, and when I say that, it was actually looking
6K points
rough there for Luna and Pugsy. I definitely have a lot more confidence in Maid and experience as a 2v2 team. We obviously